It sounds completely backwards, doesn't it? But sometimes history seems to show that extreme order can make horror become myth.
It's chilling thought.
We're looking at Mario Vargas Llosa's book, The Feast of the Goat. He's a Nobel laureate, and this work really digs into the Trujillo dictatorship by blending fact and fiction.
A powerful mix.
And our goal here is simple. Pull out some game-changing wisdom, insights that might just shift how you think about power, memory, even discipline in any system.
Let's get into it.
Okay, first up, the shadow of power. That subtle creep where free will just evaporates. Apparently, under the regime, everyone was eventually summoned.
Yeah, the psychological grip was, well, total. We're talking about the GOAT, Rafael Trujillo, dictator in the Dominican Republic for decades.
Right.
And Llosa writes, he had taken from people the sacred attribute given to them by God, their free will. Just think about that. Service wasn't a choice. Everyone was pulled in.
So how does that happen? A whole nation? How does it lose its will? Maybe the practical point for you listening is recognizing those subtle pressures. Like, if staying safe or keeping your job means you have to ignore things, questionable things, that's maybe where it starts.
That's often the thin edge of the wedge, yeah.
Which brings us neatly to point two, the price of order. What are you, personally, willing to trade for stability?
The book really makes you confront that, this terrible trade-off. For many people back then, the memory of the abuse, the fear, it got pushed down because, and this is a quote, horror had become myth. Everybody had jobs and there wasn't so much crime.
An illusion of stability, basically.
Exactly. Covering up immense national trauma, maybe even justifying it in some minds.
But how real was that stability? I mean, did the book show cracks beneath that jobs and low crime surface?
Oh, absolutely. The rot was the price. That stability was built on pure terror, knowing one wrong move could destroy you. Orderly on the surface, sure, but corrupt to the core, unsustainable.
And then trying to move on from that kind of trauma, what does that do to the facts, to memory itself?
That's the next big theme, how memory works or doesn't.
Okay, and just quickly, this is Mindful Moments, our YouTube channel. We offer AI book analysis, summaries, critiques, all designed to spark reflection and rational thought.
So connecting this back to memory, how a nation remembers is critical. And Llosa says something really counterintuitive here.
Which is?
Memory is a snare, pure and simple. It alters, it suddenly rearranges the past to fit the present. He's saying healing isn't just about facts. It's about wrestling with how memory itself bends the truth.
Wow. So does remembering actually heal, or can retelling, especially flawed retelling, just make the wounds deeper? A really tough question.
It is. No easy answers there.
Let's pivot slightly. Leadership. What was the dictator's supposed rule for success? Seems it boiled down to one thing.
Discipline. Trujillo himself, the tyrant, is quoted saying, "I owe everything I am to discipline." It shows how tyrannical power can stem from intense, almost frightening self-control by the leader. It's like the dark side of discipline we usually admire.
You see that pattern, don't you? Extreme discipline builds things, good or bad. So the takeaway for you is spotting when discipline crosses the line into tyranny. Over yourself, maybe, or definitely over others. When control just smothers everything human.
When it loses all flexibility.
Okay, final insight. Open books, open wounds. What's lost when books are censored or just forgotten?
This really hits on the lifeblood of knowledge and the danger of censorship. Llosa puts it beautifully. An open book is a mind that speaks, closed, a friend who waits, forgotten, a soul that forgives, destroyed, a heart that weeps.
Powerful.
It really underscores the tragedy when entire histories are deliberately silenced.
It's a striking metaphor. History isn't just data, it's tied to the people involved, especially those silenced. Makes you wonder, what other stories have been buried? What do we lose when those minds stay closed?
So much to think about there. And remember, what you've heard now are the 5-minute viral moments. Our full exploration continues with the in-depth analysis.
Right. Then we move to the summary and wrap up with the comprehensive critique.
Exactly. A much deeper look.
Discover genre-based book podcasts at Mindful Moments. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.